What's up guys, and welcome back to my reading journey. Hope we're all absolutely fine, and today, as usual, we're gonna continue with the book by Cicero on the ideal orator. It's gonna be the 46th part of the first book, so let's get started. Now as to the voice, the breath, and the movement of the entire body and of the tongue itself, the exercise of these requires hard work rather than art. Here we must carefully consider who are to be our models, and whom we want to resemble. We must observe actors as well as orators to make sure that we do not, through bad practice, develop any tasteless or ugly habits. We must also exercise our memory by learning by heart as many passages as possible from our own writings as well as from those of others. And when you are practicing this, I don't think there is any objection against also applying, if that is what you are used to doing. The traditional system of places and images that the rhetorical handbooks teach. But next, our speech making must be led out from the sheltered training ground of our home right into the fray, into the dust and the din, into the camp and the front line of the forum. We must confront the gaze of the whole world. The powers of our native ability must be put to the test, and our secluded preparation must be brought out into the light of reality. Also, we must read poetry, acquire knowledge of history, and select teachers and writers of all the noble arts. Read them attentively, and, for the sake of practice, praise, expound, correct, criticize, and refute them. We must argue every question on both sides, and on every topic we must elicit as well as express every plausible argument. We must thoroughly learn the civil law, acquire knowledge of the statutes, and get to know the whole of the past. We must acquire knowledge of the conventions of the Senate, the organization of the state, the legal standing of our allies, treaties, pacts, and effective foreign policy. And from all types of urbanity, we must take bits of witticism and humor that we can sprinkle. Like a little salt throughout all of our speech. Well, we've poured out all my views for you, but you would probably have received the same answers to your questions if you had gone to any social gathering and accosted some head of a household. Alright guys, we're done with the next part, and tomorrow we're gonna continue as usual. So thank you for joining in this video. I'm gonna see you tomorrow. Bye.